5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! It's over, boys.
Cheers.
We did
Cheers,
it.
cheers.
Sober October.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Come to an end.
Cheers.
Is now no remember
nice.
November.
Here we go.
Better November. No remember November. I like that.
First of all, whose fucking stupid idea was it to do this goddamn fitness challenge, Tommy Buns? Last year we did a nice, calm 15 hot yogas.
Yeah.
It was
That
not
was
that big a
also
deal.
awful.
Not even close.
Not even close to
Not
this.
even close.
No, this was so much more difficult.
And I didn't expect this, but I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's fun to be competitive with your friends.
Yes.
It's a fun thing.
was
Not
fun.
year round.
No.
But like isolating something like this.
Once a year.
You get
Yeah.
to see different sides of people you didn't know existed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ,
I wasn't
Joe.
happy for any of you. Any of you worked out.
So you have no idea. I don't think anyone gets the real perspective. When Joe is focused on something, I've never seen anything like that in my fucking life.
Well, I know the funniest because like everybody's competitive and this brings it out. But like the funny thing was like Bert being like, whatever Joe does, I'll do double. Definitely, he was like, "Fuck that."
And then Joe's
no,
like, "No,
you're
you
not."
won't.
And the other thing I didn't expect ever. I thought Ari would just be like, "Whatever, I'm just gonna walk in the East Village."
I was worried about him the most.
I didn't think you were gonna do shit.
I was worried about him the most from the beginning. Because I know Ari's brain.
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, nah, I'm out. Fuck this.
That's
no
what
way.
you were saying that though. 3 days in, you were texting like, "This is dumb."
No. He says that.
Right.
This is what he's saying. And he's saying that, and he means it while he says it, but he's also like, I'm going to fucking kill these guys.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then he gets really serious
And
about
you
it.
got serious.
Yeah, but I was looking for loopholes in order to trick you guys to somehow
I know.
like not work out. So I thought if I get like a bunch of points, like all to join in like 7 or 8 days in.
And then you could be done.
No, then they'd be like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I've been secretly working out, but now I'm too far away, so don't try to catch up.
Oh, right.
There was like some psychological sneakery he was doing with me. He was saying, you should just do your regular workout and see what your score's like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the big one to try to control Joe.
I was a big fan of that one too.
Yeah,
I thought
just do your regular fucking weights.
because you were entertaining that for a second. You're
I
like,
was in the beginning. I was like, this is so stupid. This is just, but then I was like, but I can't lose. And then I thought about it, and the other thing I was thinking was, this is what my plan was. My plan was to keep up with you guys for 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks, to set aside a lot of time and
then lap us.
Yeah, just go psycho. I was like, I'm just gonna go psycho. I'm gonna put a pace that I don't think anybody else can keep up with for like the last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks, I just said, I'm going to put in some 600-point days. I put in 1,000-point day.
Dude, that's when I stopped looking at you.
For context,
Like I was looking at when we started this month, and I put in my 700-point day. Everyone was a little bit like, "Wow, Bert." By the way, I ran almost a marathon that day. Have no fucking clue. I was just looking at my goddamn phone the whole time.
Just checking the points.
Just checking the points. I was always.
So people don't know what the points are. We'll explain. If you get 70% of your max heart rate, that's 3 points a minute. If you get 80% of your max heart rate or above, that's 4 points a minute. So we all tried to stay in the 80 range because that's where you get your money.
Right.
That's where
So a heavy workout for an hour in that range of 80 to 100. A heavy workout gives you 240 points.
but
So
that's if you're maxed out for
if
60
you're maxed
minutes.
out.
Yeah.
That just gives you context. What a 600.
Which
One
was
day
easier.
I did a 935-point workout.
It was over after that.
was the
Tom and I
beginning
were
of the
talking.
end, yeah.
I was in New York. He called me. He's like, dude, he's just fucking dragging elk around. He has it on the whole time. He's dragging elk
No,
around.
that wasn't even that one.
No, that was a different one.
That was the elk hunting day. It was
What's up
mostly
with
a
this?
hiking mountains day. That was like a 600-point day.
Oh no, that's when you were there and you were actually working out in the mountains as well.
Yeah, we thought we had you
I
stopped.
was like, what the fuck? You're like, if I would have been like, guys, I'm elk hunting. This is. I made the mistake of jokingly saying, "Oh, I got him. Joe's on an elk hunting vacation," and the hunters were like, "Dude, it's not a fucking vacation. It's work." And I was like, "Easy, guys."
Well, you got a backpack on, and you can walk as many as the most I've ever walked is 12 miles in a day. And you're walking up and down in elevation. You're going up and down. Like I saved it one day because it was so ridiculous. Because I'd gone up and down. I forget it, like 130 flights of stairs. Something fucking crazy.
But you ended up getting your. What did you shoot on this hunt?
1,000-pound elk.
Yeah, it was a big elk.
You got it like relatively
huge.
quickly, right?
Yeah, on the first day.
Thank God.
So then I came back.
Yeah, I would have just kept going more of those days.
I came back, but the
the fuck?
935-point day, that was my big day. Well, it was 1,000 points because I did 935 in the day, and then I did a podcast, and then I did 100 later on in the day. Just to stay
Family
loose.
see you guys anymore?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Did like there was like I didn't have there was a part of it was time management.
I suffered
That's a
socially
huge
from
part of
this.
it.
The huge part was like who had the most time to spend in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was here 2 Mondays ago, or last Monday, and it's popping night at the Comedy Store. I was gonna hang out with everybody, you know, and then it was like, nah, it's 10 o'clock. I gotta get a couple hours in.
I know. All your workouts were so late.
So
Because they were all
No,
long.
fuck Ari. Fuck you. I gotta say this. Fuck you with you posting your goddamn workouts in the middle of the night. It was so deflating
Yeah,
to
I
go to
wanted-
sleep.
I wanted you to go to bed.
I've got a 200-point lead, and to wake up and go, how am I 600 points behind?
I tried to break spirit.
It was fun.
Because that's the other thing. Ari went through when he got this tracker, and he found out all the workarounds. So he would build up work points in his tracker, and then he'd Bluetooth it in the middle of the fucking night.
No, I'd also do the workouts.
He would
there.
work out.
Well, he was doing workouts at like
I'd come home from the
10
cellar
PM.
at 1:30 a.m. and then I'd be
Yeah.
like, let me change and go out there.
He would
Dude,
go
that
out
was
to
the
the gym at
worst.
2 in the morning.
Oh, you were going at the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were uploading in the middle of the night.
No.
So
Oh
you
my
could see the
God.
time that he was actually doing it.
Yeah, it's the freaks were out.
Yeah.
It was
For
the
a second,
tweakers.
Tom and I thought that because Ari was so out of shape, his heart rate was just skyrocketing, like Ralphie walking upstairs. And then Ari and I went on a hike, and I was in the yellow the whole time, and Ari was barely in green. And I was like, "Oh, he's in really good shape." And then you did
The
that
best
day
is
with
that he
Joe.
really bought that theory really hard.
That it was just that me was out of
yeah,
shape.
yeah. So that, and he was saying it a lot.
Yeah, he was
and then I
promoting
go,
that
so
theory
how
a
Dude,
did
lot.
I texted Rogan and Tom about it. I
go,
was like,
Ari's
I go,
not doing anything. He's barely walking, but because he's out of shape.
Oh, he was selling it so hard, and then I called him. I go, "How to go on the hike?" He's definitely better shape than me. Immediately.
Well, it's a psychological thing. You don't want to think that a guy who hasn't been working out at all is in good shape.
Yeah.
But I think you pushed yourself through the first week or two.
Yeah.
And then you got in good shape.
And then I kept going. Okay, first of all, I had fallback plans.
Okay, what was the plans?
Okay, Michelle Wolf offered to let me just have her wear the thing.
Wow.
From day one, that was definitely the fallback
Tom and I
plan.
knew that was going to
Is
happen
she a workout
regardless.
fiend?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she
my
runs
God,
10 miles
yeah.
a day
Oh,
every
my
day.
God.
And when I asked her, I was like, "Hey, would you wear this thing for me if I needed you to?" She goes, "I know what you're talking about. Absolutely, I'll wear it for you.
Whoa.
I will stay in the right zone. I'll tell no one." She feels left out. She thinks she would laugh all
She's
of
a
us.
beast.
Yeah,
I bet
she
she
goes
is.
Yeah,
crazy.
she probably
Well,
would.
none of this is what we do. Like, I don't
Right.
do long cardio sessions.
Yeah.
I did 5.5 hours on an elliptical after running for an hour.
What?
Yeah.
This is how you get one of those crazy
That's
days.
how I got 935 points. I ran for an hour, and then I stayed on the elliptical for 5.5 hours.
You would see it going. You check in, like, fucking Rogan got 300 points. And then you talk and you check back in 30 minutes later. You're like, oh, no, it's still going.
Yeah.
It's still going.
Yeah, I
What the
just
fuck?
Well, I wanted to see how far I could go. The thought was, like, when you're tired, how tired are you? Can you take another step? Okay. Can you take 2? Okay. Can you take 3? Can you just keep going? I bet you can keep going. Let's see how long you can keep going. And then you get to this point where you just think about breathing. Just think about breathing. That's what I was thinking about. I was just thinking about in and outs and just trying to stay, almost like a meditative state, trying to stay in the zone. And I was pouring sweat. I set off the fire alarm.
That's
because
what
there was so much steam coming
never
off
seen
my
that
body.
before.
That's nuts.
It set off the fire alarm.
That's nuts.
That was like 4 hours in.
I feel like that's a story most people don't get to tell about themselves, you know? Like,
Dude, it was madness. This is not how I work out. I work out for like maybe an hour at most. I hit the bag. I'll do some rounds. I'll lift a little weights. I'm not trying to kill myself. Like this was very interesting because I didn't know how my body would respond to like a month of psychotic exercise.
Did you do the thing? Did you guys do the things where you'd be like, the voice would say, "You got to quit, take a walk for a little
Yeah,
bit, then go back into
yeah.
it." And then if you just go like, "Oh, I'm at 4.8 miles. Let me just go till 5."
Oh, yeah.
Or like,
Yeah.
I'm almost at halfway through this hour, so let me just get to 30 minutes, then it'll be downhill. I can stop there.
It fucked with my obsessive compulsiveness really bad.
Yeah.
Because I get to the place where I go, all right, I just want to get to 200 points. And then I'd be like, oh shit, I'm only at 950 calories. I want to get to 1,000
Yeah,
calories.
that's
Oh,
not
yeah,
doing
then you
9
start-
calories.
I'm like, oh, I'm right by 220. I want to get to 220. And then it gets to a point where I believe it's you get in the zone where you go, I'm just gonna keep going. Everyone's asleep. I'm gonna keep walking. And dude, it got bad with me to the point where I mean, we should talk about physical breakdowns in a little bit because I know all of us dealt with some sort of physical breakdown. But I was having nightmares that you guys had fucked with my tracker and put it in that I was younger and lighter, so I wasn't earning the. I'm not even joking. I woke up in the middle of the night and
in a panic,
in a panic, and checked my fucking stats on my phone.
That's hilarious.
Okay,
like somebody got into your shit and hacked it.
And I was like, I go, it's not. I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, you get that paranoid. Can I tell you my other cheat?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured out pretty quickly that the way they do your max heart rate is your age minus a certain number minus your age, and then you get it from there. Then when you actually run, it'll move up or down from there. But right away, I was like, oh, okay. So I entered my age, and before I started, I wrote to the MyZone people and said, my idiot wife wrote my age in wrong. I'm actually 74. I was born in 44, not 74 and 44 the other way. And they're like, all right, we'll change it for you, sir.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you had a 7-year-old man profile?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. The whole month.
move.
Hold on. The whole month you are worked out as a 74-year-old man.
I could have done that. The problem is I already set it as the other thing. And so it'll say you have to have a brand new thing. It didn't work.
Oh.
So you stuck as a 44.
Yeah.
So you
It
gotta
would have
stick
been
as your
great.
age.
It would have been great for me just to walk around casually earning yellow the whole time, which I could have gotten.
That would have been insane.
Yeah. That was definitely a good cheat in my mind. When that went wrong, I was like, fuck.
I feel like that one would have disqualified you.
For sure. I would never have
100%.
told you that.
yeah.
By the way,
I would
I'm
never have
still,
told you that.
I'm still on the fence with these fucking 5-hour hikes he was taking.
Well,